Well, good evening, YouTubers. It's just Travis here out in the shop again tonight. I thought I'd actually make another little video tonight, nothing too special. Is what we did today was with the time change, you know, Saturday night at midnight, that brings on a whole new thing, folks. We call that spring is in the air. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a little shot of the old Milwaukee's best ice on the thought of spring is in the air. Oh yeah. Oh. That is like the nectar of the gods, folks. Better have one more of those. Anyway, is what we did tonight, folks, is with spring in the air, I mean, I realize we can get another major snowstorm yet, but I took the weight ballast off the tractor, and is what I went and did is I put the old backhoe attachment back on the old kubota, as you can see. But is what I learned here tonight, folks, is you know, the guys up at Kubota said I'd have a little issue putting it back on because as it's the first time I ever removed it and put it back on. I watched the guys online that take them off. They put them back on, but the thing is they never disconnect the hydraulic lines and drive the tractor away from the attachment. Well, folks, I'll tell you, when you back the tractor up to the hoe, you can line it up perfect. I mean, I lined it right up 100% perfect. But then you go and you put the outriggers down to pick it up in the air. And I put them down with even pressure on both sides to pick it up in the air. But when she got picked up in the air, it wasn't lined up with the tractor no more. Well, the problem with that is you can wiggle the tractor back and forth and try and get it lined up. Well, that just didn't work out so well for me. So, is what I ended up doing. A lot of cursing and swearing, like you wouldn't believe. But is what I ended up doing was I actually put a jack against the wall of the garage on one of the outriggers and I pushed it sideways to line up with the tractor. Because I didn't want to actually take the pressure back off it and disconnect the hoses and all that garbage. So I kind of just put a jack on the side of the wall and I gave it a little shove. I mean, it wasn't off by much, but it needed to be lined up a little better than it was. But once I gave it a little shove sideways, I just backed the tractor right up and she went into place. But so what I'm saying, folks, is they tell you, you know, on these Kubota videos, you just quick attach, right off, right on. Well, I was like 20-25 minutes till I had the damn thing back on with the pins in it, locked into place properly, and able to drive away with it. So, I think Kubota's full of the poo-poo when it comes to that. So, I'll tell you that right now. So, I think I'm going to have an extra Milwaukee's tonight. That's for sure. But, you know, having that said, I asked Paul, there's Paul Short, and I know he made a kind of a dolly that you could set the hoe down on and roll it around. And I really like that idea. I'm just not sure the size of steel he used and exactly what he used and things like that. I want to make mine on casters and stuff, sort of the way he did. My backhoe does weigh 800 pounds. But, you know, you put some casters on there, wheels, casters, whatever you want to call them. And things should be just great because I can set it down on the casters, put the hoe down on it, take it off, roll it wherever I want around the shop, and when it's time to put it back on, I roll it up to the tractor, connect my hoses, and pick it up into place, and I can, you can roll it around that way. You're not moving the machine around the attachment, you're moving the attachment around the machine. And to me, that would just make a heck of a lot more sense. That's for damn sure. But yeah, so I just I thought I'd throw it out there that the hoe's back on the machine. I give you a look of the machine with the hoe on it. I mean, it's a nice damn unit, folks. I do have quite a few jobs lined up this spring for it, so we're gonna make a few bucks there. And I'm also going to, I know I mentioned it in some of my other videos, but I am going to put the whole thing on video step by step, because I just figured out how to do the editing with YouTube, start to finish projects. But I am going to do a start to finish project of pouring the concrete slab under the carport roof, and I do believe I'm going to make some kind of fancy gate set up there so that when the tractor's under the carport roof for the summer, I can close up the gates and I can lock it all up, because I don't have a cab on the tractor and I don't like people playing with my tractor, when I'm not at home or even at night or whatever. So if I put this gate system in, that'll keep everybody away from the machine, But yeah. Other than that, I guess we'll call this a wrap, this video. I really do hope Paul can at least send me some ideas on how to construct the dolly. If not, I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm a pretty handy guy, but I just he had it in one of his videos. I don't remember what video it was he had it in to go back and look at. So if he does give me an idea on how to do it, it's great. If not, I'm sure I'll figure it out on my own. But maybe we'll bring another few projects too into the camera's view in the spring, as I've got a couple jobs lined up. If the homeowner allows me to upload them, then hey, that's what we'll do. Anyway, have a good night, folks. I'm out here having a pint, and sorry about this stand that's in here. That's heading out very shortly. It was in my daughter's bedroom, and I've decided I'm going to give it away. Very nice stand, by the way. But we used it when the kids were babies for diapers and things like that. But it's since I redone that bedroom, it's got to go. But have a good night. Be safe. Take care.